In this video, you're going to learn how to make the Rabbithole Bakery confetti cookies. And in this photo, you see all the ingredients that you will need to make these amazing, delicious cookies. And you'll also need some pans to put the cookies on. So first, you're going to add 1.5 cups of flour into a smaller bowl. And it wouldn't be baking if you didn't make a mess, right? So I had that shot there. But then you're going to add all that into that bowl for a good base for this dry mixture. Then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt into this dry mixture. Then you're going to mix it all together until it is evenly mixed throughout the entire bowl. And then in a separate larger bowl, you're going to pour 3/4 cups of sugar into this bowl. And then you're going to add half a cup of butter, which is just a full stick of that butter, into this mixture. And then you're going to mix it all together, the butter and the sugar. And it might take a little while to mix together because of how they react to each other. But once you mix for a while, it will begin to clump just like this. And after you mix for even longer, it will look like this when the butter and sugar have connected and combined fully. So then you're going to add 1 large egg into this wet mixture. And then also 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you'll mix all this together in this wet mixture. And then it will eventually look like this, kind of like a frothy wet mixture there. And then at this point, you're going to take your dry mixture and pour it all into the wet mixture and mix it all together so that it will begin to clump together into your final dough that you will do before baking. And of course, just like before, you have to make a mess right here. It makes it a fun time. And then it'll eventually start looking like this after you continue to mix. And before it is fully clumped together, it's time to add your half cup of sprinkles. I used rainbow sprinkles. You can use whatever kind of sprinkles you want. I thought these would be the most fun. So after adding those into your mixture, you will continue to mix until it all clumps together fully before you put it onto your pans. So with that pan, you're going to spray some nonstick oil so it does not stick to the pan after you're done baking. And then you're going to portion the mix into 2 tablespoon sized balls. So what I did was I took the 1 tablespoon measuring cup and I scooped out 2 and I put them into my hands and mixed them into little balls for that. And then you will continue doing this until it uses all the mixture in your bowl. So you have nothing extra. Everything will be on the pans. And then once you are done with that, you will put the entire balls into the refrigerator to cool off for an entire hour. And during this hour, you can burn some time by juggling or stuff like that. And also during this time, you should preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then after that hour of waiting and your oven being preheated, you'll put them into the oven for 11 minutes or until the edges are golden brown, either one, whichever you prefer. And then once that time is up, it is time to take them out of the oven. And look how amazing those cookies look. They look delicious. And once you take them out of the oven, they will actually continue to bake for a little bit longer. It's just how the mixture works once you take them out of the oven. So if they don't look insanely big yet or not as big as you thought they'd be, don't worry. They will fluff up a little bit more and not have such a gooey inside as well. And that is all you need to do to make these amazing, delicious Rabbithole Bakery confetti cookies.